Hey guys, Dan here. This is the 11th tutorial for John Butler's song Ocean. I'm a little sick at the moment, so if I sound kind of weird, that's why, so I apologize for that. So yeah, let's get straight to it. So in the last lesson, we ended off with this little bit. Okay. And then, so I'm going to split it up into sections. I'll play through them sort of slowly first so you can get an idea. That would be the first section. That would be the second section, and then which is just repeating the first section, and then that'll be the third section or fourth section, depending if you want to count this one, and then we sort of repeat the first section again. So yeah, that's what we're going to cover. So let's just get into it. Fingering wise, it's going to be the exact same thing, or similar to what we played actually earlier in the song. If you remember this section where it goes, okay, so it's going to be similar to that in the sense that your middle finger is going to be on the 9th fret of the 6th string, and your ring finger and your pointer finger are going to alternate, going from 9-8, then one string down, 9-8, one string down, 9-8, one string down, 9-8. Okay? And the most important thing, strumming wise, is the groove. Because obviously I can't go through each individual strum, but what I can do is teach you the groove and teach you the feel of it, which will make it the easiest to learn. So yeah, I'll go through that slowly. So okay. Okay. And if you actually saw, I'm sort of literally using my body as a metronome, which is actually quite helpful. Sort of the more you get into it, the easier it is to play, which is nice, actually. So, and then for the rest of the, going from the 9th fret to the 8th fret for the rest of the strings, it's going to be half as long. The duration is going to be half as long as just this one bit. So I'll show you what that means. So, and then, so it goes by quite quickly. Okay. Okay. And you'll find that each time you switch, you go from the 9th fret to the 8th fret, you're going to be on an upstroke. So up. So all together. Up. All right. Okay, at this point, you should be doing this fingering, which is middle finger on the 9th fret of the 6th string, and pointer finger on the 8th fret of the 5th string. You're just going to take your middle finger off and slide up from the 8th to the 9th on the 5th string. So, still maintaining the groove like I just played. And then hammer onto the 13th fret with your, or sorry, not 13th fret, the 11th fret with your ring finger, so. And then you're going to slide up to the 13th fret, and then play like that. So. which is basically going from the 11th fret to the 13th fret on the 4th string. So you're just moving it up. So, okay. Sort of get that in your head. Because we're going to emulate it on the 3rd and 2nd string by going like this. Which is on the 3rd string, you're going to go from the 9th fret to hammer onto the 11th, slide up to the 13th, and then on the 2nd string, 11th, 13th. Okay, so it's... Whereas on the 5th and 4th strings it was... Now it's... Okay, so there's 3 notes here instead of just... But it still has to be played the same way, basically, so... Okay. From there, we're just going to repeat the first section that we learned. So, okay, just going to repeat it like that. And now what we're going to do, we're going to go into the 4th section, I guess, or the 3rd section, depending if you want to include that, like I said. It's all going to be on the 2nd string. I like to use my middle finger because you can sort of give it, the middle finger is usually the strongest finger, I guess, and you sort of want to give it some vibrato, especially when you get up here. It sort of sounds nice, and that's what John Butler does. So I'm going to slide up to the 8th fret, and then slide up to the 9th fret. So... Okay, like that. Just that exact same duration. And then you're going to slide up to the 11th fret, to the 13th fret, and then to the 15th fret. And the timing between each of these is going to be the same, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So, you see how, like, this, the amount of strumming I did between each one was exactly the same, even though the tendency right here is to sort of hold it, so like, the tendency is to hold the 13th fret a little longer than it actually is held. So the tendency is to go, but you don't want to do that. So it's, and then slide up to the 15th fret and sort of hold that, and you can give it some vibrato and then strum it. Okay, so all together. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, from there, we're going to go back to the pattern that we used in the last lesson, which was... Okay, and we're just going to basically put that up onto the 13th fret, like here, which is middle finger on the 6th fret, and on the 6th string, 13th fret, and then ring finger on the 13th fret of the 3rd string. And we're going to do our standard picking pattern, so do that twice, and then move it down to the 11th fret. I really love that sound. It's used later in the song a fair bit. And then move it down to the 9th fret, and then move it down to the 6th fret. Repeat that, so up to the 13th fret, and then we're going to put our pointer finger on the 11th fret of the 2nd string, and we're going to do a little strumming bit. So and again, the tendency is to sort of continue or finish the pattern. So the pattern should go like this. So right before the final strum, you want to move it down to the 11th fret. So. You see? It's a little tricky. It's not all that important, so if you don't get it, don't worry about it. So. And you can finish it that time. So, all together. Sorry, I sort of messed it up, so. Okay, from there, starting on the second string again, we're going to go 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8. And we're going to go basically do the same picking pattern with a little bit of change, so it's, which is open first string and then second string 9th fret, and then 8th fret, second string, and then repeat that a set of strings down, so open second, 9th fret, 3rd, open second, and then 8th fret, 3rd, so. And then when we get here, we're going to start sort of strumming, sort of, and then increase in intensity. So. Okay, and that's for the 4th and 5th string. So. Okay, and that's it. That's it. Awesome. So I'll just run through each of the sections again and sort of point out the most important bits for each. So the first section is the groove, and really the whole strumming is the groove. So. And then up, 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 and then this section is going to be the same. So just get that down. First section again. And then this little bit. And make sure to sort of slide up to the 15th without holding it on the 13th too long. And then. Finish it, and then you can finish it. And then open. So that's when we're going to go into. But that's in the next lesson. Okay, that's all for this lesson. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this cleared some things up. If I didn't explain things properly, or if you're still confused on some bits, please just comment below, and I will do my best to answer your questions, or make a separate video to sort of explain it more thoroughly. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. As always, keep on practicing, and I will see you in the next lesson.